Do you still need to go through probate if you've got a will? The answer to that question is 100% yes. This ain't one of those lawyer questions where I say maybe or the facts depend or whatever. The deal is, if there's a will and you're needing to use that will, then you're going through probate. The will is a formal legal document you draft in a lawyer's office. It should be. All this online stuff is just a recipe for disaster. But anyway, you get a lawyer, knows what they're doing. The lawyer drafts it and says, this is where I want all the stuff to go. The only time that will has legal effect is when a judge looks at that, confirms that it's real, goes through these technical procedures to confirm that it's real and it is your intention, and then enters an order saying to the rest of the world, Bank of America, mortgage company, anybody, that's the will. Matt's will said it goes here, and that's the only time a will takes effect. Oftentimes you get this question, somebody comes in, they've got the original will and they're waving it around and they want you to respect it or follow it or whatever. They go into Bank of America, they can't understand where Matt's got a will, it says everything goes to me. Why won't they just take my will or the will because that's what the dead guy said? Well, that's what the court process is for. And think it through logically. We can't just have people marching into Bank of America with a will, even if it's original signed and all that kind of stuff, and telling Bank of America to give out all the goodies, the account to Susie or whoever the will says. So the will gets deposited with the court within 10 days of death. The judge goes through it. You got all kinds of technical things you have to do to make sure the will is valid. Does it meet all the procedural requirements? The other part of depositing that is that alerts other people that may have an interest, spouses, ex-spouses, kids, whatever, anybody that's got an interest in it. And that legal process is called probate, and that's how you determine where things go in the clean legal process. But if your desire is to avoid probate, and you should, because you should not be around lawyers, do estate planning at the front end. Get all the property titled properly, get the accounts titled properly, so that when you pass, you can pass without having to mess around with lawyers or probate.